Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat mga kababayan at eto nga mga ka-review natin. Finish ka na BBM, nako Boying, nataranta na. Marcoleta, lalaya na. Ayan mga kababayan, patungkol po riyan ang ating alamin at bibigyan ng reaksyon sa video ito. Pero bago po natin simulan yan mga kababayan, palike naman po ng video ito, malaking tulong po yan. Maraming salamat po. At eto nga mga kababayan, simulan na po natin to. Kap Dado, pasok.
Buong kasalanan mo, kasalanan ninyo. First Lady, lahat kayo sa Malacanang, kasalanan nyo lahat. Lahat kayo nagagangap kay Inday. Kasalanan nyo kasi pinasisikat nyo si Inday. At the end of this, Inday Sara will survive the impeachment. Will survive all of you, lahat kayo. She will come out as the most credible. Right now, she's credible. She will come out as the most credible.
Right.
Guilty or not sa impeachment. Guilty or not, o kaso or not, she will be the most credible political figure in the country.
Correct.
And the people will install her earlier. Yun ang tingin ko, earlier than 2028. Yung unahin natin yung kay Marcoleta, no? Lapit na. Sana maka-attend siya ng impeachment. Tsaka si Jinggoy, kung makapag-piyansa, ongoing, tingnan natin kung anong kakalabasan nun. Tapos nun yung kay Mike Defensor. Mike Defensor, yung inanon daw, sinaktan ng BJMP. Hindi naman video tinitingnan ko, hindi naman malinaw no, natakpang kasi. So ang doon kung may balak sakta si Mike Defensor doon mismo sa kulungan niya, doon sa niya, selda niya, walang nakakakita, sapak-sapakin siya doon, di ba? So I wouldn't look at it na sinaktan siya. Baka nabigla lang yung BJNP kasi sasalubuyan ng media. Ang tanong doon, meron bang restriction na humarap yung tao sa media o makipag-usap ba sa ibang tao? Kasi akusado pa lang yung tao hanggang ngayon. So, ang doon, meron pa ba siyang karapatan bilang Pilipino, guaranteed ng Constitution natin, na wag siyang still guaranteed, no? Life, liberty, property, due process, yung mga ganun ba, rights ng isang Pilipino. Until proven guilty, and may mga punishment naman Ayan na naman yung mga tuta, kaya ayoko mag-vlog, maingay maingay. Ano ba? Kanina tahimik kayo punta ka na doon. Jaba, punta ka na doon sa anak mo. So yun yung ang doon, hindi dapat bigyan ng hindi dapat ganun yung naging treatment, kaya marami nagagalit in a situation na ang gobyerno ay mababa na yung trust rating, lalo na yung presidente ng Pilipinas at saka yung mga
Kaya kaunting galaw lang, kaunting galaw na pagkakamali mga kababayan, talagang kahit hindi nga magkamali, basta kaunting di ba, mapansin ng taong bayan na ops, teka lang, anong nangyari diyan, di ba? Ba't ka nagwala, ba't ka nagsumigaw? Dahil nga sa wala ng tiwala ang taong bayan, kaya ganyan po ang resulta diyan mga ka-review natin.
Institusyon, ang suspetsa ng tao, bayaran lahat, yung ganun ba? Tapos may ganyan pa. Pangit ang dating. Alam niyo ang mali doon? Lack of supervision o lack of briefing doon sa mga BJNP. Pasensya na kayo sa maingay
Sige lang.
Nag-ingay So ang dyan, ang pinaka-the best sana dyan, yung official, this is how I'm gonna do it kung ako yun nandiyon, doon, Kakusapin ko yung mga tropa ko, kakusapin yung tropa. Kakusapin ko rin si Defensor. Sasabihin ko, Kong Mike, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. Siguro meron dyan mga gustong ambusin ka, pero ang order sa amin, dire-diretso lang tayo. Wag na, iwasan na yung ambush. So, ganon. Alam ng tao. Hindi yung bigla kayo na surprise and then magkakausapin niya na hindi naman siguro niya alam. Yun. Tapos nun, na kung ang balak ipigilan siya, baka hindi maganda yung tumama sa mukha yata So, yun yung dating. O kaya parang ang dating sa mga tao sinapak siya. O parang ganon ang dating. So, yun yung usap-usapan sa SOCMED. Pagka pinag-usapan ka na sa SOCMED, wala na, sira yung ano mo. So, pinakamaganda niyan, yung official, o kaya yung pinaka-senior doon, o kaya yung nagbigay kung nagbigay ng instructions, i-relay ninyo kay Mike Defensor. Bossing, pasensya na, no? Musunod lang kami sa trabaho namin. Ang guideline, dire-diretso lang, walang usap-usap sa umano ka lang. Ganun lang. Sumenyas ka lang. So, wala mo ng interview. Kasi gusto malaman ng tao kung kamusta siya, kamusta yung treatment sa kanya. And right there, biglang, ang dating parang inupakan. Tapos ang diretso lang. Okay, kung Mike, sorry kung may sinabi ngayon si BBM, another topic, may sinabi si BBM na pagka binanatan yung Taiwan, nagkaroon ng conflict do sa Taiwan, obligado tayong lumaban, no? Obligado tayong magkakaroon ng participation. Now, bangag Itong mga to, hindi nila alam yung gera, no? Ang problema, pagka ganun yung kinakailangan yung Pilipinas, mag-unite na tayo, no? Papayag ba tayo makipaggera o hindi? Kasi yung mga iba sa inyo gusto makipaggera. Now, let me tell you, yung gera, hanggat pwedeng iwasan natin. Madugo ang gera. It doesn't bring you fond memory.
I think mga kabayan, mahirap yan Mahirap yung gera, di ba Kasi nga, biruin nyo yung pagpapatalsik pa nga lang kay Marcos through rally, di ba? Hindi tayo magkaisa Paano pa kaya yung gera? Di ba? Mahirap yan, mahirap pagkaisahin ng mga Pilipino para makipaggera mga kababayan. Na hindi rin naman natin problema, di ba? Ang daming problema sa Pilipinas, yan pa ang problemahin nyo.
No? Yung mga medal na pangit yun. Hindi maganda yon. Kaya mas maganda iwasan yung gera.
Correct.
Hanggat kayang iwasan. You know why? Katingin ko, pagka ganyan, mahati ang Pilipinas, mag-civil war pa tayo Mag-civil war tayo. Kasi merong mga pro-America, may pro-China. No? Merong ayaw ng gera talaga. O sige, pro-war, ayaw ng war. No? At pagka ganyan na nangyari, magkabanatan, magsisihan pa tayo, hanggang sa tayo nag-aaway. Tayo mag-aaway. Ang pangit, pagka nagkaroon tayo ng civil war, may yung superpowers, paglalaroan tayo.
Correct.
Merong kakampi sa Amerika, yung Amerika, susuportahan yung isang grupo dito sa Pilipinas. Yung China naman, Russia, no-core, susuportahan yung kabilang grupo. Sila, wala, tayo nagpapatayan. Kaya hanggat mariiwasan natin yung gera. Ngayon kung sakaling magkakatuloy-tuloy yan, ang advice ko sa inyo, maganda kayo ng mga armas nyo. Mag-armas kayo kung gusto nyo. Pwede naman kumuha ng mga permit No? Daan kayo sa proseso, kikita pa yung gobyerno doon, kita pa yung dahil sa mga lisensya, ang ingay talaga, no? Ano yun? Punta ka na doon. Ang doon, pag sinuporta ng US superpowers yung kanya-kanyang manok, tayong kawawa. And then yung destruction, parang Ukraine tayo. Kita niyo yung Ukraine, nag-away-away lahat, tapos sinuportahan nila ng NATO ang Ukraine, tapos yung Russia, away. O ano, giba-giba Ukraine displace yung mga tao. Gusto nyo ganun ang mangyari sa Pilipinas? No? BBM, gusto mo ganun mangyari? Ang gagaling ninyo, tatapang ninyo, mag-aalisa naman kayo eh.
Correct.
Pagka kayo nag-aalisa, di na kayo makakabalik sa Pilipinas. Kasi pagka kami, buhay pa, hindi kami papayag bumalik kayo, mga animal. Mga walang niya kayo.
Aalis yan yung mga politiko natin, yung mga maletagang, aalis yan dito sa Pilipinas pag nagkagera. Kasi may pera sila eh. May capacity po sila, no, na lumipad papuntang ibang bansa. Eh paano yung mga ordinaryong Pilipino? Parang sinusubo nila tayo sa ano eh, no? Sa isang bagay na hindi natin kakayanin. 'Di ba? Tapos sila aalis din naman. 'Di ba? Buti sana kung sila mismo yung mamumuno, 'di ba? Ng gera. Pero I think malabo po 'yan mga kaubayan, no? Kasi kaya nga sila nagnanakaw, no? Para ma-secure nila yung kanilang mga pamilya, 'di ba? Kaya nga sila na tumatanggap ng maleta, para ma-secure nila yung kanilang pamilya.
Pagka the moment magkagera, gera na rin lang eh. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyari. Hindi ganyan yung pinaano namin Pilipinas. Sensya na kayo, maingay.
Sige lang sir, sige.
So, yun yung mag-armas kayo, mag-prepare kayo ng arm, may mga 50 na. 50. Kung malalagyan nyo ng scope, lagyan nyo. Ano pa, yung mga RAM, mga guardians, iba-iba, daming grupo naman eh. Huwag kayo sa grupo ng mga politiko.
Correct.
Sasabihin ng politiko, lusob! Maingay pa rin.
Sige lang, sige lang.
Wait. Tayo, pumutok bigla, at least ready tayo. AFP, ang dapat gawin ninyo, yung mga reservists, ihanda nyo. Hindi kayang modernization with the limited funds. Might as well organize all the reservists and then allow them to have arms, prepare themselves to have arms. In the event na magkagera, takot na takot kasi kayo, baka sa inyo gamitin. Takot na takot gobyerno, baka sa kanila gamitin. Mag-rebellion yung mga tao, no? Hindi mo maintindihan tong gobyerno eh. Gusto nila, girahin yung China, ang laki-laki ng China. Pagka naman, mag-aarmas ka, ewan, di mo maintindihan eh. Ang pinaka-safe dyan, mag-armasan ng mga tao. Yan ang we have a right to defend ourselves. Kung di nila kaya depensahan tayo, we have a right to defend ourselves. Our homes, our relatives, our families, we have a right, every right. Survival na yun eh. So, yung mga veterano sa lugar ninyo, o kaya kung may active, kung ano yung natitira ng mga AFP, maubos man. 30 days ubos eh. Baka nga isang linggo lang, ubos na eh. So, mas maganda, meron kayo, handa kayo. Farm lot, no? Tanim kayo, sa mga bahay-bahay ninyo, tanim kayo mga paso-paso, lupa, gano'n. Mga okra, talong, kamatis, yung mga basic, sibuyas, kamote, yung mga ganun ba. Kung malaki-laki yung lupa ninyo, yan, taniman nyo na taniman. Para yun, nalagamit-gamit. Para lang ready tayo. Sabi ko sa inyo, ang isa sa mga, di ba sa vlog kong previous, like, share, subscribe, isa is mag-martial law si Marcos. Pangalawa is mag-ano siya ng gera, no? Isabak tayo sa gera. Yun yung mga option niya na gawin eh. Pangatlo, the only way out is good governance eh. Kung ayaw niyang mapalitan siya, kung ayaw niyang matanggal siya, 2 taon na lang siya eh. So, ang dyan, kakayanin ba niya na umabot ng 2 taon pa? Ang tanong, hindi yung siya. Ang tanong, kakayanin pa ba ng Pilipino na matagalan ng 2 taon?
Makapag-tiis pa.
Sa ngayon, sa impeachment, ang nangyayari, day 16, sakli 400 million na ang impeachment. Yung gastos, no? 400 million, 125 million. No? Doesn't make sense. Tapos no na nakikita ko diyan, it will drag on hanggang next year pa yan siguro. And then kakasuhan nga si Inday, ma-quit siya. Kung ma-quit siya. Kung ma-quit si Inday, walang problema kung na-guilty siya sa administration, no, from the point of view. Pagka na-guilty siya Inday, tapos na, no? Yun ang thinking nila. Pero ang thinking ng taong bayan, depende. Depende yan. Very,
Bakit daw?
mas nandoon sa magre-revolusyon ng taong bayan pagka ginilty si Inday Sara. So, kung hindi man mga guilty si Inday Sara sa impeachment at walang ebidensya, tatalakayin ko ng konti maya, no? Pagka hindi siya magigilty, kakasuhan siya. So yung kaso sa kanya na grave threats at saka yung inciting to sedition, na-dismiss yung inciting to sedition. Tama yun. Pero yung grave threats, bakit hindi na-dismiss? So lumalabas pa ngayon na palulusutin yung grave threats, etc. kasi may impeachment, blah blah blah. Tingnan natin how it will develop. Ang punto rito, whichever way you go, no, admin, whichever way you go, wala. Pinasisikat nyo si Inday Sara. Tignan ninyo, ang sagot-sagot ng mga interview ngayon ng mga tao, dapat lahat. Bakit sinisingle out si Inday Sara? So, pagka ganun ang thinking na ng tao, tsaka konti na yung nanonood sa impeachment, tsagaan na lang pagka panonoorin mo, nakakainis Tsagaan na lang para pagka may usapan, may masasagot ka, no? Ang doon, hindi na kasi kita mo talagang political persecution no? Persecution yung ginagawa. Inaano si Inday talaga para talagang matanggal siya. So, yung pinipilit nila yung grave threats taken out of context, sinabi yun ni Inday dahil sa may threat sa buhay niya, conditional. So, meron bang revenge from the grave? Wala naman. So, ano yun? Bakit pipilit yung kaso? Pinakikita lang na may kakulangan yung ating mga batas kung may ganyan o paano na. Kasi lawyer si Inday alam niya na wala naman siyang kaso Pero pinipuwersa na magkaroon ng kaso. Ngayon itong sa COA, bakit yung dalawa na nag-witness, hindi naman, wala pa Kumbaga sa wala silang security clearance, di nila naintindihan, di sila, table audit lang sila. Wala talaga. Tsaka pinupuwersa nila na may notice of disallowance, pero naka-appeal pa. May proseso. So hindi pwede, impeachment tao, naka-open pa yung proseso Hindi pa sarado Pwede pa siyang mag-appeal dun sa, naka-appeal ngayon dun sa COA proper. Pagka in-uphold yung desisyon ng disallowance, pwede pa siya sa Supreme Court. Hindi pa tapos yung proseso. Ba't siya ni-impeach?
Correct.
Kaya wala yun wala yun.
So mga kabayan, speaking of impeachment, ito pasadahan din po natin ito mga karibin natin, no? Itong witness hindi na titistigo, prosecution, pahiya. Pasok.
Lyndon?
Your Honor, we confirm our stipulation as to the documents mentioned by the prosecution, that these documents are transmitted to the archives, and the archives are the custodian of these documents, Your Honor.
Having so stipulated, counsel, any other thing given that these are your 4 offers, I don't believe there is a need to present this witness before the court.
Your Honor, there is still the matter of that certification that the witness issued as to the identity of these documents, the identity and faithful reproduction of these documents. If counsel will agree to stipulate, then that would be welcomed. May we show the certification on the screen, Your Honor?
It's not so much the certification, but I guess without prejudice to proof being presented by counsel for the respondents that these are not faithful reproductions of the original on file, then we can presume regularity. Correct, counsel?
We are amenable to that proposition, Your Honor.
We can presume regularity, Honorable Suwan, unless proof later on during cross at any stage of the trial is presented regarding the inaccuracy of these documents. We can counsel is willing to stipulate, thereby dispensing again with this witness.
Pinauwi na yung
Your Honor.
witness, mga kabayan.
So,
Who's speaking? Yes, Honorable Son.
if counsel is willing to stipulate as to the certification, then for the record, may we have the certification marked as P-Roman numeral 1-26? It has already been marked previously.
It's been
Your Honor.
marked, yes.
Yes. Just for the record.
Thank you. So, can we dispense with this witness, Honorable Son?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Pareja, you are excused. Kindly send our regards to Cesar over there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And we thank you for your time and for coming over. Thank you for your patience as well.
Thank you, sir.
Nako, uuwi na yung witness nila.
Call your next.
Your Honor, the testimony of witness Marivic M. Pareja is being offered to prove the following. Number one, she has been an employee of the House of Representatives for the past 27 years and has, for the last 8 years up to the present, served as the Service Director of the Legislative Archives and Museum Management Service, or Archives, of the House of Representatives. Number two, the Archives is the official repository of all records of the House of Representatives, including those that were transmitted to it by the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability, or CGGPA, in connection with the committee's hearings conducted from September 18, 2024 to December 9, 2024, and is responsible for the storage, preservation, retrieval, and release of certified true copies of such records and the issuance of certifications. Number three, the identity of the following documents that were received by the archives for storage and custody as transmitted by the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability relative to its September 18, 2024 to December 9, 2024 committee hearings. Your Honor, may we be allowed to flash on the screen these documents as I am enumerating them?
Before you proceed, Counsel, let me be the one to do it. Would Attorney Lyndon be willing to stipulate insofar as the current position of the witness in the House is concerned relative to offers 1 and 2 of the Council?
Yes, Your Honor, stipulated.
Second, Counsel, the Honorable Suwan, you will only be presenting documents you enumerated in your offer, namely P Roman numeral number 1-26A up to P Roman numeral number 1-26L1. May I ask, insofar as your pre-marked documents P-Roman numeral number 1-3 up to P Roman numeral -1-25I-1, these were not part of the documents you requested this court to take judicial notice of, which we are more than willing to do because they're of the same nature. And since you're not presenting it to this witness, would you want to make the corresponding motion for us to take judicial notice of those documents? Again, to reiterate, P-Roman numeral number 1-3 up to P dash Roman numeral number 1 dash 25 dash I dash 1. Mostly, these are documents pertaining to documents submitted to the House pertaining to the Ombudsman case and the counter affidavits of some of the respondents in that case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Or you'd have no intention of presenting those documents anymore.
We do, Your Honor, and judicial notice would be much appreciated.
Kindly ask for it because it is not part of those that we can give judicial notice of in a mandatory manner. So you are asking for judicial notice for the documents I mentioned.
Yes, Your Honor, the prosecution moves.
Any objection on the part of the respondent? Again, just as to the existence of these documents, as to the fact that they were submitted before the House of Representatives, not as to the truth or relevance of these documents to these proceedings. Counsel?
Stipulated, Your Honor. We have no objection as regards the motion to take judicial notice of these documents.
Court therefore makes an order that the documents inclusive from P-Roman numeral number 1-3 to P-Roman numeral number 1-25I-1 are all taken judicial notice of. Copies are therefore directed to be furnished to all the senator judges for their information and reference. Again, as to the fact that these are part of the official records of the House, duly submitted to them, and that they form part of the records forming the House deliberations and hearings. Now, next, Honorable Suan, insofar as these documents you presented are concerned, again, these are all submissions to the House, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
May I hear from counsel for respondent, Attorney Lyndon? Are you willing to stipulate as to these documents that they intend to present through the witness, Attorney Pareja? Again, only as to the fact that they were submitted to the House, part of the official records of the House, and that in the performance of her regular duties, that these are within her custody, and that she performed her duties in the regular course of events.
We stipulate, Your Honor, as regards the transmittal of these documents to the department of the witness, Your Honor.
And that she is in possession and custody of these documents
Yes, Your Honor.
as part of the official records of the hearings of the House.
Yes, Your Honor.
Honorable Suan, since it has been stipulated by the council, would there be anything else? Again, just for clarity, Attorney Lyndon, we are referring to previously marked documents P-Roman numeral number 1-26-A up to P-Roman numeral number 1-26-L-1. A total of 11 documents. I think you've been furnished with a copy?
No, Your Honor. We have not
Kindly
been
furnish
furnished a copy.
opposing counsel with a copy. And it's also being flashed on the screen, counsel.
If I may, Your Honor.
Yes, Honorable Suan.
For the record, may we be allowed to identify these documents that defense has agreed to stipulate upon?
Yes, you can. You're
For the
referring to
viewing
P-Roman numeral number 1-3 up to P-Roman numeral number 1-25-I-1.
No, Your Honor.
Which
we are
one?
referring to P-Roman numeral 1-26-A.
The ones on the screen.
Yes, Your Honor. For the viewing public and for the record.
Yes, you may read the documents, all 11 of them, for the information of the council as well and the senator judges while the council is going over it. You may
Thank you,
proceed,
Your
Honorable Suan.
Thank you, Your Honor. So the first document is the letter of Vice President Sara Z. Duterte to Honorable Joel Chua, Chairperson of the CGGPA, dated September 23, 2024, where the Vice President informed the committee that she will not attend the deliberations of the CGGPA and requested to terminate the inquiry. The second document is the letter of Attorney Zulaika T. Lopez, Undersecretary and Chief of Staff, OVP, to Honorable Joel R. Chua, Chairperson, CGGPA, dated October 7, 2024, where Attorney Zulaika Lopez responded to the show cause order issued by the CGGPA to explain her failure to attend or respond to the invitations of the committee. Number 3, the letter of Edward D. Fajardo to Honorable Joel Chua, Chairperson of the CGGPA, dated October 7, 2024, where Edward Fajardo responded to the show cause order issued by the CGGPA to explain his failure to attend or respond to the invitations of the committee. Number 4, letter of Attorney Rosalyn Sanchez, Director, Administrative and Financial Services Office, OVP, to Honorable Joel Chua, Chairperson of the CGGPA, dated October 7, 2024, where OVP Director Rosalyn Sanchez responded to the show cause order issued by the CGGPA to explain her failure to attend or respond to the invitations of the committee. Your Honor, we also manifest that these documents
So yan mga kabayan, importante dito sa pinapakita natin, pinauwi, no? Yung kanilang witness mga kabayan, no? Dahil nga hindi pa siya, no? Ang karapat dapat diyan mga kabayan, kumbaga, di ba? Pinauwi dahil ano bang reason nila kung bakit pinauwi mga kabayan? No? Teka lang nga dito.
Lyndon?
Your Honor, we confirm our stipulation as to the documents mentioned by the
Dahil sa
prosecution.
mga documents,
That
okay.
these documents are transmitted to the archives, and the archives are the custodian.
Walang sustansya yon, kaya naman pala, no? Pinauwi yung testigo dahil walang sustansya, mga kaubayan. Okay? Anyway, ano pong masasabi nyo dyan? Just comment down below mga kaubayan. Maraming salamat po.